So we built this backyard koi pond with a shovel, a tiller, and a whole lot of mistakes. It all started when my son caught a fish that he couldn't keep, and that lit the fire. I'm Brian, and this is the Puyallup Hobby Hut. Let me show you how we turned our rocky backyard into a peaceful koi pond. First, we picked a spot with a nice mix of sun and shade and started digging. Our house is actually built on an old rock quarry, so the ground was basically compacted stone with a sprinkle of dirt on top. I used our Taz tiller we bought last year. It was the only way we could even break through the soil. The process was slow. Till a section, shovel it out, haul it away. My boys, all four of them, helped every step of the way.
It's hot.
They got nothing done. I'm the one that I filled up 2
They were troopers, breaking a sweat right beside me. We hauled load after load of soil and rock in the wheelbarrow until the wheelbarrow literally broke. So we reattached the wheel, bolted it back on, and then we were back in business. As for all that extra dirt that we accumulated, we repurposed all that rocky dirt as filler for a low spot in our backyard. It saved us from hauling it to the dump and gave that mess of a pile some real purpose. Once we had the hole shaped how we wanted it, which was a 10-foot long by 4-foot wide by 30-inch deep hole, we laid down our pond liner. It was a 15 by 20 foot LLPDE liner I got on Amazon for $60. Not bad for the size. We took our time spreading it smooth and pressing it into place. Then we started filling the pond to weigh it down. It worked fine at first, but it didn't hold up well. More on that in a bit. Our filter setup was simple but solid. We picked up a 700 gallon per hour filter for about $50 on Amazon. It's rated to turn over the entire pond once per hour, which is what you want at minimum to keep your water clean. This particular unit had a second water outlet too, perfect for pumping water up to our future Waterfall feature. Installing it was pretty straightforward. We just followed the included guide and got it running. The big flat rocks we use for the pond edge, Lowe's, $3 a piece, and they look great. But we stacked so many in the trunk, it nearly bottomed out our car, and the other 2 trips it nearly bottomed out our van too.
Just went to Lowe's. Got a great deal on all these rocks. I must have like 600 pounds at least, maybe even more. They're like $4 a piece, and some of these stones are 24 inches long. They're nice. So these are gonna go around the koi fish pond, and stay tuned.
Everything looked great until our poodle got curious one day and went for a swim. She hurdled the fence like a track star and dove straight into the pond. On her way out, she clawed through the liner, over 40 puncture holes. Every drop drained out. It was a major setback. I even tried returning the liner on Amazon and ordering a new one, but Weaver wouldn't let me. So I bit the bullet, dried it out for a couple days, and patched every hole by hand. I didn't even film the patch job. I was too mad. But eventually, we got it sealed up using Gorilla Sealant Tape, and thank God it held. So to keep the dog out, we had to build a real fence. Not just one for looks, but one with a purpose. We used 4x4 ground contact posts, dug 1-foot holes, and set the posts in Quikrete. After a couple of hours drying, they were ready. I even brought out one of my 18-inch auger bits to break up that tough ground, which came in real handy. Rustin, my youngest son, stayed with me the whole time. He helped level each post, making sure everything lined up straight. We spaced them about 8 feet apart, except where we planned to put in the gate. Once everything cured, we wrapped it with fencing wire.
Poultry net staples, 10 snips, linesman's, hammer.
And nailed it together with poultry staples. It looked good for about a day.
I'm going to show everybody. I'm just going to show some of this video. The pond, okay?
Our dog cleared it with ease, so we had to get creative. For now, we'll move on to the waterfall while we wait for the string lights to get delivered in a couple days. The waterfall came together using some hefty landscape stones from Lowe's, just $4 a piece, but they made all the difference. We stacked them to get a natural looking cascade using the second outlet from the filter pump to feed the water up and over, but getting that waterfall just right was a real pain in the ass. It leaked at first, but eventually, after a lot of trial and error, we got it to hold. With the waterfall in place, the pond was finally starting to come together. The water was clear, the rocks were set, and the liner was holding, and no dog attacks for at least 24 hours. Now here's where my wife's idea came in clutch. We grabbed these outdoor string lights on Amazon for $20. They are remote controlled, or you can use an app on your phone to control them. She figured if we draped them around the fence line, they might keep the dog from leaping into the pond again. And y'all, it worked. She hasn't jumped in since. And there it is, from a rocky backyard full of dirt and busted rocks to a peaceful little oasis. This koi pond isn't just a hole with water in it, it's a memory. A summer project where me and my 4 boys got our hands dirty, worked hard, and built something together that we're really proud of. Every shovelful of dirt, every scraped knuckle, every setback, it was all worth it. Now when we walk outside, we've got this calm, flowing space that reminds us what family time, patience, and persistence can do. The filter's running, the waterfall's bubbling, and soon, once the water's cycled and clear, we'll be adding in some beautiful koi to bring this pond to life. If you're thinking of building something like this with your kids, do it. It won't go perfect, ours sure didn't, but the stories and the time spent are worth more than any contractor job money could buy. Thanks for joining us on this build, and if you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more hands-on family projects. This is Brian from the Puyallup Hobby Hut. We'll see you on the next one.